This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Been able to keep that pace up so much. He was down in the mid-32s last time by, so he's got some work to do on his truck, but I like Todd right now.
And Brennan also, he's just a little bit behind Todd. He ran over 31.60 that last lap.
David Starr's made his way onto pit road. You see him on the right side of your screen as the battle continues. With sounds like the 4 of Ricky Carmichael has problems. You see the smoke coming out from behind that truck.
Well, that's going to be exactly what we talked about. Exactly what we talked about. There's going to be a lot of trucks that are going to have to take the wave around. Brendan Gaughan actually had just come to pit road.
Pop the hood, guys. Get ready.
We saw Austin Dillon alongside our leader, Todd Bodine, maybe thinking he might have that spot away from Todd and will get on the lead lap on his own. If not, he will be our Aaron's lucky dog.
Only 5 trucks scored on the lead lap right now. Todd Bodine, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Nelson Piquet Jr., and Parker Kligerman.
And that will be better than a wave around because you will be able to pit. Here's Ricky Carmichael in that monster Chevrolet. Looks like he's losing an engine.
Smoke rolling out from underneath the 4, bringing out our second caution of the night.
Don't see a great deal of oil or fluid coming out from under that truck.
Must have not blown totally up. They must have an oil leak because they're looking like maybe they can fix it. Look at the oil running out of it. You see it on the ground there? Yeah. So NASCAR had to throw the caution. See the fluid on pit road.
Right in front of that front tire there.
Support our troops. I love that.
Yeah.
Any NASCAR race and save $10. Visit speed.com/deals and click on the Racing Electronics banner for more information. We ride along with Johnny Sauter. We're not able to let you hear what he's been saying on the radio, but he's not happy at all with his truck.
Left rear flat on David Starr. That's a painful feeling trying to get back to the pit. Just now off turn 2. He's got to come all the way around this racetrack, Phil.
Yeah, and he was one of the trucks that was on the lead lap. Some good strategy by David Starr and Jason Miller and his guys.
Down on the 8th go when Austin Dillon gets back to the stripe.
And he's got a 4-second lead now. He's running 3/4 of a second faster than these guys running side by side.
Austin Dillon, last win came at Nashville earlier this year, about to steal one from the 2 Cup Chase contenders that are down here in the Truck Series tonight.
And by the way, other than a couple times at Martinsville, that'll be the first time in about 3 years that anyone's done it.
And they're right on his heels. They're second and third, so Austin's going to earn this win.
Nelson Piquet Jr. with a very impressive run tonight, trying to hold on to that 4th spot. Here comes the 29 of Parker Kligerman. He's moved into the mix. He's running in the 5th position.
Finally, Kevin says.
Yeah, Kyle lost some momentum coming up off the corner.
Here comes Nelson Piquet Jr. to the inside. He's trying to take 3rd away from Kyle Busch.
It's too late, though. I think without a caution flag, without some help from Kevin Harvick, he's being shown 5 seconds behind Austin Dillon right now, and Austin's still running some really fast lap times.
Parker Kligerman, an impressive run on the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get by Nelson Piquet Jr. for the 4th spot. He makes that pass. Now he'll set his sights on Kyle Busch, who's just in front of him.
Look at that lead.
Austin Dillon has almost a 5-second lead over Kevin Harvick as we have under 6 laps of racing to go.
Easy.
Wow, you see Parker Kligerman, we talked about it earlier. He got in that same situation on the inside of Kyle Busch. Had to chase that truck, lost that spot back, and Nelson Piquet Jr. getting by.
13 on the lead lap. Brendan Gaughan running in the 13th spot. Dillon, Harvick, Busch, Piquet Jr., and Kligerman, your top 5. What's happening with the 18 team, Hermie?
Well, Kyle just came on the radio saying he thinks he might have a right rear tire going down. We'll follow it. Only 5 laps to go. But he called it to Eric Phillips. His crew guys are on pit road to see, but he is holding on right now.
You got that right, Hermie. He was dead sideways down in 1 and 2. Looks like that truck could be having a problem.
Nelson Piquet Jr. trying to move up the racetrack to improve that entry line. Goes through the turn. He's able to make the pass on the 18, so he takes that spot away, moves up into 3rd.
That 18 is definitely off the pace. He's not been able to maintain the speed in the corners that he has before. I think he does have a tire going down here.
Under 4 laps of racing to go. Austin Dillon out in front. The gap now has been closed, though, between he and Kevin Harvick. 3.7 seconds between the two.
Harvick picked up a second, Phil, that last time by. I wonder if Austin caught some traffic or if he's got some issues.
Look at all these lap trucks right in front of Austin. He's going to get by these 2 trucks clean. It's Caleb Rourke in the 07.
Makes Austin run a little higher line as he goes into turn number 1.
Another couple of tenths Harvick gained there, but that's not going to be enough. We need those seconds.
3 laps of racing. Austin Dillon out in front of Kevin Harvick by 3.5 seconds.
Great pick call by Danny Stockman to put 2 tires on, and his guys performed a flawless two-tire change. It got him this lead, and now Austin's getting it done on the racetrack. There's Danny right there.
Danny on the left side of your screen.
Wanting to smile.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to feel too confident.
Hey, he knows this thing isn't over. If we get a caution flag before the white flag's displayed, it's a new ball game.
Under 2 laps of racing to go. Austin Dillon just inside of 3 miles of racing. Austin has been out front for 15 laps of this race. Kevin Harvick, the dominant truck tonight, had led 99 laps, but right now Harvick playing chase to the 3 of Austin Dillon. Crossing the stripe. 1 lap to go for Dillon.
That means the next flag displayed will end the race, whether it's the checker or caution. He got to that white flag. That means this race will not have a green-white checker.
Austin Dillon, after starting in the 5th position, winning that spot in qualifying earlier today, we just heard Andy Houston say, plenty of room. That's his spotter.
That's what you want to hear on the last lap if you're leading the race, right, Phil?
Absolutely. He's going to take his time. Going to move to the inside of Timothy Peters. Going to give him plenty of room.
And as he comes into the quad oval, Austin Dillon grabs his 4th career win in the Camping World Truck Series.
And how about Parker Kligerman getting by Kyle Busch at the start-finish line, right up against the outside wall.
What a great run for Austin Dillon. Nelson Piquet Jr.
Great job, Austin, man. Good call there. Good call, man. Good call.
That was Granddad right there.
Richard Childress just giving the congratulations.
Thank you, God, for giving us this opportunity. I love you guys. That was awesome. Good job on pit road. Let's celebrate, baby.
2nd win of the season for Austin Dillon. Again,
Burn them down, and when you go to victory.
You just heard Austin Dillon burn him down. Or excuse me, you just heard Andy Houston.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.